it was the second time I went back to T12. There wasn't a programme by this point, so you had to scratch for something to do. And I was encouraged by Amanda, who was brilliant. She encouraged me, because I didn't know I'd never had a hobby. Heroin was my everything. It was my reason.
Yeah.
Mistress, all these cliches. That was me. That was my love affair. That's my great love affair. It was all I ever needed. So I didn't know what I liked doing. So she encouraged me to try different groups. I worked on the railway line. I worked up in the forests. I tried different things, and then a project came to T12. He wanted to create a little music group. Steve. Steve came down and Chris came down from Tape.
Steve Swindon from Tape.
Yeah, I think it wasn't Tape then. It was something else, I think, at the time, or it just become Tape. In Mace, it might have been. But they came down, and I asked, have you got a saxophone? And they said, no, I've got a triangle. No. So I left it, but they got in touch with me a week later and asked me if I wanted to be part of a creative writing course, which I loved writing. I loved English at school. It was one of the few things I actually got on with, and I thought, yeah, okay. So, Sharon Gibbon was there, and she became a good friend, and Jono and other people. It was an extension of my support network at the time, really. And these people are still my friends, so something worked for me back then. Anyway, we were meeting every week and, having thoughts about writing, putting plays on. I noticed week after week, nobody was writing anything out. So these ideas were coming in and just going out into the ether straight away. So I picked up a pad one day, just started jotting everybody's thoughts down, and had a week later, and I'd written a play. I hadn't written one before, but I'd done it as I thought it should look, scripted and all the rest of it. Apparently it was quite accurate as how it's done. And the group picked it up, and I ended up directing a play that ended up touring, and I got a job with Tape. And so my first paid gig was a Playwright.